Good Wednesday evening, everybody. Welcome on in. Hopefully everybody's week is off to a fantastic start. We are here. It is National Week. I'm going to try and adjust this camera ever so much. There we go. Camera's here. We're here. We got breaks. We got plenty of breaks here this evening. So you're going to want to check them all out over at topshelfbreaks.com. Move. There we go. That's a little bit better. Now I feel like I'm looking at the camera. We've got Topps Chrome. We've got Panini Contenders Football. We've got 2025 Donruss Elite Football all on the board. So you're going to want to check all of those out. We got a little bit of room to roam here for our Topps Chrome Baseball. As far as the pick your team breaks are concerned, both the jumbo and the regular box breaks, as we have a 4-box jumbo and then a 6-box of the standard hobby, and then we also have a mixer in play as well, and that is a triple box BOGO mixer, a jumbo, a Breaker's Delight, and a hobby box, and that is 2 teams per spot. We are down to just 3 spots in that one. So we are getting very close on those numbers there, so you'll want to check that out over again at topshelfbreaks.com. Also save 10% on pick your team breaks this week with promo code NationalTSB. So again, you'll want to check all of that out, and we will hopefully be breaking relatively soon here. We also have following up from the EB Dub last week with the debut of Donruss Elite Football. Again, it is El Cheapo on the board this evening. It is this right here, this single box of 2025 Donruss Elite Football, including 2 autos and 1 patch. Random teams break, only $12.99 per team. That's it, $12.99 per team. That gets you in on that break. And the last piece of the puzzle being this right back here, a 2024 Panini Contenders Football box. That is a conference battle, and what that means is that we are going to give one person the AFC, one person the NFC, and that is going to be it for the break. Somebody's going to be getting a lot of cards. Either way, we got 5 autos in those boxes, so you'll want to check that out as well. That $125 for an entire conference in a hobby box of Panini Contenders Football. So you want to hunt for some rookies of the 2024 class. That's the way to do it there, and potential to pick up 16 teams as a part of that break. That's right, you get 16 teams because there's 32 teams in the NFL. Duh. So that's what we have on the board. We also have plenty of personal boxes available. So if you have any questions about anything that is in the shop, whether it is football, baseball, basketball, soccer, all sorts of different things. Golf is up there. What else is up there? Random celebrities and pop culture boxes. Let's see. I'm going to see if we have comics. We have X-Men Finest, X-Men 97. Topps Finest there. So we've got that on the board. What else is over there? I'm trying to see from far away. UFC is over there. So a bunch of different things. So if you have any questions about any of that stuff, do feel free to drop a comment in the chat, and we will get rocking and rolling as soon as one of these sells out. The 2 closest, obviously, being that Panini Contenders break, just because there's only 2 spots. Duh. And 3 spots remaining in that triple box BOGO mixer of 2025 Topps Chrome. That gets you 2 teams per spot there. So check it all out, topshelfbreaks.com. the MLB trade deadline tomorrow, too. Kind of curious to see if anything major occurs. Not sure if the Cubs are actually going to do anything, which is kind of disappointing. Oh, Shohei already got pulled from his start pitching. That didn't take long. That's what? Start number 6? Something along those lines. Man, he's just got to stick to the batting. I mean, that's who he is. That's who he always has been. It's like, come on. What are we doing? All right, down to 21 on the silver packs. We have one half of the contenders box filled out, so we just need one more person to hop in there. Down to 18 on the Donruss Elite Football. So here's where we're at. Updated numbers. Also have 20 spots left in a 4 jumbo box pick your team break of Topps Chrome Baseball. Those jumbo boxes, it is a total of, I'll see if I can do math in my head here, 12. 12, right? Three times 4? Yeah, 12. I passed second grade math. Look at me. So we got 12 hits in total in those 4 jumbo boxes, so be sure to check that out. Again, one more spot in the AFC NFC conference battle, and then we are getting ready to rock on that. I'm a little disappointed, like the Cubs being so quiet with everything, and it seems like there's all these closers. Joan Duran from the Twins going to the Phillies. Phillies are going for it. Ryan Helsley going from the Cardinals to the Mets. Brian Hayes getting picked up by the Reds. The interdivisional trade doesn't happen too often. But the Pirates shipping him off to the Reds. 5 years of club control still for him. That's wild. Mets traded 6 players today to get 2 high-end relievers to put in front of Edwin Diaz. Yeah, the plan tomorrow is to hit up the National, and I don't know if I mean the last time I was at the National on trade deadline Thursday, it did not. It is a day that I want to forget because that is the day that the Cubs traded not only Anthony Rizzo and Javi Baez, but Chris Bryant as well. I remember walking around the show with one of my buddies, and all of a sudden our phones just start blowing up with trade notifications. Worst feeling ever. Like, just not not the place you want to be when that news breaks. That much is for certain. We got training camp underway. I tell you, I cannot handle uh Bears Twitter during training camp. It is such an overreactive bunch, and the feedback is so widespread that I feel like you almost don't even know what's right and what's wrong or what's fact or fiction. Just one spot to go, ladies and gents, on this right here. 2024 Panini Contenders Football Conference Battle. You either get the AFC or the NFC in that full box. Also got this $12.99 a team for Donruss Elite Football. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. 2 autos, 1 patch in those boxes. Been some pretty good autos out of that as well. Some very interesting names. This here, we got as part of the triple box, we got a jumbo. We got a Breaker's Delight. We've got a hobby box of 2025 Topps Chrome. We have not opened up one of these Breaker's Delights yet, but there are 2 Chrome autograph cards in this box. Very curious to see what could potentially be in here. So, again, 3 boxes of that, down to 3 spots. You get 2 teams per spot on that. Chance at some very big cards. The Breaker's Delight tend to deliver on a pretty consistent basis. I'm going to switch complete gears here from talking. Did AEW start their Chicago residency? Or is that next week? Oh no, they're at Aragon now. Okay. It was last week through tomorrow. I'm like, oh, that looks like a really cool venue that they're at. Oh, that's why. Shocker, shocker. It's been a minute since I've been to Aragon. There really aren't a whole bunch of games or anything going on either tonight, at least. Outside of some baseball, a little bit WNBA. Hey, Ghost, how are you? Uh, I think so. No one's told me otherwise. I know that they closed early today to go finish setting up for the national. So I don't see why not. I think somebody will be here. I would say maybe call ahead. If you do plan on coming here, though, if you just want to call it like 10, or when we open, just to confirm that somebody will be here. I mean, we'll be able to do that at least. Somebody would be here to answer the phone. Duh. What's going on? It is confirmed we will be open tomorrow. There you go. Cause did it start? It started tonight, didn't it? Okay. Okay. Because tonight's more of the party night, isn't it? Gotcha. How many boxes are up there? I think there might only be one. Does he have any silver packs laying around too? Because he had like silver pack bonus on the thing, and
No, we haven't got them yet.
okay. Be actually like a stability or be a stability issue. So I think there's three within like a 20-minute drive.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They've had no issues selling those franchises around here. It's yeah, there's one in Hoffman, one in Elgin, one in Algonquin. So yeah, pretty much anywhere you go, you'll run into a bunt cake. Oh, rubber ducky. Ah, little Texas duck.
Wait till you see JB. We met up last night after the Georgia Mega to some of the guys, and he wasn't paying attention at all. And I put a little too much heat on it.
Just smack in the face.
Right in the forehead.
Oh.
It drew blood.
Is he bruised?
He's like, I'm concussed.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm dropping my backpack in the car.
Okay.
Look at this. Dual laptop setup. Hey, Tyson, what's the price on this? Wow, that's weird. We're not selling them.
Is there a sticker on it?
No, isn't there a WNBA player, Skylar Diggins something?
Yeah.
Gotcha, gotcha. Okay.
Plays for the
That one landed.
Seattle Storm.
Boy,
I know that much.
that did
That
not
was
have
a
the
pretty
impact I
good
was hoping
joke,
for.
but you also
All right, folks, we're hanging out here. We got one spot left for a Panini Contenders Football 2024 AFC versus NFC Conference Battle. We also got 3 spots in our triple box BOGO mixer. It's 1 Jumbo, 1 Breakers Delight, and 1 Hobby of 2025 Topps Chrome Baseball. Those are our breaks soon to come here as long as we can knock those down. And then we've got our Pick Your Teams in Topps Chrome Baseball, a 4 Jumbo box Pick Your Team break, and a 6 Hobby box Pick Your Team break. Both on the board, plenty of spots there. National TSB at checkout saves you 10% on those prices. And then El Cheapo here tonight, front and center, the 2025 Donruss Elite Football, a single box random teams. 18 of those left, $12.99 a piece on those. So you want to check that out over at TopShelfBreaks.com. What up, J Flip? How are you, sir?
Hi, Justin.
We got a busy crowd here at the shop. Where are you? You better not be driving and watching. It's bad weather. Tommy's here, but he's leaving. That's it. That's all everyone that's here. He drove? Oh, screw that. Oh, yeah. There are a lot of there's a very large Russian and Polish population around here, which is great because there's a Polish deli about 15 minutes from here, and there is an entire aisle of that grocery store that is dedicated to pierogies, and it is amazing. But you go in there, and you are probably the only person who can speak fluent English. But that also means you're in a spot that you know the stuff is good. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's going to be their update. I figured that's what they were going to do. I mean, it makes the most sense. I mean, I highly doubt PCA is going to win MVP, but we'll see. Jay Flippy left. He said, I have to drive an hour. I'm going home. So you can yell it to him tomorrow. I'm going to come harass you guys at the show tomorrow with 2 small children. I'm sure you can't wait. My kids are just going to be like, can I buy this? Can I buy that? Can I buy this? Like, no. Bring your own money. Got my youngest, he's doing travel baseball tryouts on Friday night. Like, I don't know if I want to do this. Well, the thing that they did was they made us submit video of him fielding, pitching, and hitting before they would give him a tryout. Yeah. And yeah, around here is getting ridiculous. I mean, I know Texas isn't, the the easiest pass on sports and youth sports, but the kid, it's 8U baseball, 8U. He's 7 years old. I'm like, are we really doing this? And so, like, I submitted to him, and then, like, 15 minutes after, they're like, okay, great, bring him in. I'm like, great, I just opened the can of worms. So, probably by the end of Friday, it's going to be, how much money do we have to spend on a bunch of jerseys and bags and other garbage? Not a clue. Was wondering that same thing. All righty. What up, Matt? What's going on, sir? You headed to National this week or no? I'll be there tomorrow with the kids and then at the booth on Saturday. There it is. All right. Lots of money. There's the keyboard. All right, we're going to flip this. This is going to turn into our Jumbo 2025 Tops Chrome Baseball 4-box PYT break. Iffy. Why are you iffy? Can't be iffy. Unless you're golfing, then it's acceptable. All right. Let's get some compendas. No, it's not moving as quick as we thought it was going to. But we have national silver packs that are going to be bonuses for one of them. We'll get it moving and grooving. Give it some time. All right, we're going to start things off a single box of 2024 Panini Contenders football between Andrew and Tyson. Tyson in the room with me. It's from far, far away in the land of Texas, here in the good old state of Illinois for the National. But we're going to get our conferences randomized here 5 times. That's it. 5 times AFC versus NFC. We'll random them up. There we go. AFC on top, NFC on bottom. Didn't even need to random them. Funny how that works. 5 times on the names. Here we go. Tyson with the AFC. Andrew with the NFC. All right, let's flip gears. Let's go to the board. That is not Panini Donruss. That is Panini Contenders. Single box conference battle. Can he break his own product? All right. Oh, is that why those are here? Oh, they did? Okay. I saw it and I'm like, ooh, Tyson was looking for this. Anything decent out of it? Oh. Okay. Nice. Who from the 90s? I'm trying to think of 90s outside of Mia Hamm. All right, let's get this one started here. Alrighty. It is a conference battle, 2024 Panini Contenders football. Tyson versus Andrew. We're diving into a box, seeing what we can find. Tyson with the AFC, Andrew with the NFC. And 5 autos in total is what we're looking for. Let's see if we can hit some bangers. Good luck. Here we go. Christy Pierce. Okay, I remember her. She was part of that like first big wave of women's stars. Yeah. All right, just 6 packs. So one thing I'm happy about with Contenders when it used to be like 20 packs and they cut it back. All right, Tyreek Hill starting us off. See if we can find season ticket Chris Olave. And, oh, we got some die cut. How about this? A permit to dominate Jermaine Burton. I believe this is a case hit. If I'm not mistaken, the IDs. Pretty sure this. I have not seen one of these yet. We've opened quite a few of these. If not, they are rare. No number on it. That is going to Tyson. If not a short print, for sure. All right. And box 2. Kieran Amagaji, the left tackle for the Chicago Bears out of the 3rd round, and BYU going to the NFC. And Andrew, he's in a three-way battle for the left starting tackle spot in Bears training camp with if that is the worst of the Bears' troubles along the offensive line, I will take it. That they have three options to figure it out. But also after the amount of money they spent on the left guard, center, and right guard, there better be a lot better coverage this year. Rodgers, where are we going now? AFC, Fabian Lovett, defensive tackle for the Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, permit to dominate. Or, well, it's like lottery ticket and winning ticket, and one of them's a short print and the other's just a standard insert. Permit to dominate. Okay. So permit's the basic. Gotcha. Jermaine Burton, tight end for the Bengals. Okay. Look at them getting witty. Playoff ticket, Dak Prescott to 199. And our next auto, old school. Holy moly. Here's a name you don't hear often. Rick Upchurch for the Denver Broncos.
Okay.
80s Broncos. 70s Broncos, excuse me. And that's going to be a low number, 4 of 10. There you go, Tyson. You can only have this card if you can tell me who Rick Upchurch is. A touchdown on a 90-yard catch, another on a 13-yard run, and a record. That was Upchurch's first game as a Bronco, week 1 of 1975 against the Chiefs. On 8 touches, his 284 all-purpose yards, including 118 on returns, set an NFL record for a debut. That's pretty impressive.
And that's pre-Elway, so that would be like
Bad Broncos. That's a whole lot of, I don't want to remember those days. All right, 2 more. Let's see what we got. Should have 2 autos, including 1 on card. Or see which pack is holding it. Is it this one? It is this one. How about Jacob Cowing for the San Francisco 49ers, the wideout, rookie wideout for Andrew. Joe C. Or Jacob C. Jake C. Might have to step it up. Brandon Ayuk can't get healthy. See how that goes. Caleb Williams, Rookie of the Year. It's just weird. Like the winning ticket is the regular insert, and then lottery ticket is the short print.
both of them get up the coin. That's right.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, what wouldn't you want winning ticket to be like the? And another one. How about Xavier Leggetti for the Carolina Panthers, the NFC, and Andrew? So 2 on cards. So beat the average on that. Tetaroa McMillan? Yep. Out of Zona. All right, so quick recap on the hits. Permit to dominate, Jermaine Burton, Kieran Amagazi for the Bears, Fabian Lovett for the Chiefs, Rick Upchurch on the NFL Inc. to 10. Jacob Cowing and Xavier Leggetti as our 2 rookie on-card autos there. That's our single box of 2024 Panini Contenders football. All right. Power Slap? Are you kidding me? They made Power Slap cards? Like, see, I have not felt dumber than watching Power Slap on TV. Like, I cannot bring myself to watch it longer than like 15 minutes. All right. Sweet. Let me see how much 2024 collective. Let's see how much those are going for. Hobby. 105. That's it. Interesting. Are they all numbered? They have to be. I mean, it's leave. I was gonna say that's a easy target for a random serial number break. PDF checklist. All right, we're gonna get the Topps triple box up here next. Yeah, Matt, you take 2 or 3 from the Phillies and you scare them into making all sorts of trades. Amazing how that works. Then again, I was wondering the same exact thing when the Sox spanked the Cubs on Friday. Like I'm sitting here and like I pull up my phone and all of a sudden I see 11-0 and I'm like, what is happening? I'm sick and tired of Andrew Vaughn being a thing. I will tell you that much. He can go back to the south side of Chicago for all I care. I do not need to see him doing anything for the Brewers. I'm just glad the Cubs salvaged one today because it did not seem they just stunk. I don't know what their problem was in that series. They had a lead in all 3 games and they blow it. I will gladly take Hauser. Send him across town. Oh, I mean that was the game to go to if you're a White Sox fan. Man, that was brutal. Like absolutely brutal. Well, amazing when he doesn't have to be like the core part of the offense. You know? All right, we had a bit of a miscount. We actually have one spot left in that 3-box BOGO mixer. So one spot to go. Only 14 were sold. We need to get to 15. So if you missed out, lucky you. We still got one more. One more is lurking. Chance to hop in. So who wants to close us out now that we know that the closeout is imminent with one more to go? We're down to 7 on the Panini Elite Football single hobby box random team break. Hey, Daniel, happy Wednesday. One spot to go in that triple box. Burrow, Down to 5 on the Panini Elite. See what we're going to hit first. The triple box or the... I'll add this back up. Triple box, BOGO tiered teams. 1 spot left. I hate that I'm drafting football already. It's driving me nuts. Because the show only goes until 6 the rest of the days, doesn't it? It's like 10 to 6 or something. Yeah, I'll look it up now. Like their website has been so basic for so long. It's just like it has not changed. Let's see here. Yeah, 10 to 6 tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday, and then 10 to 4 on Sunday. But then there's trade nights Thursday, Friday, Saturday from 6 to 11. Just hanging out. Well, because what? I think it was the Lowe's. Did you see that put out a sign that said there will be no trading of memorabilia or selling of memorabilia in the lobby of the hotel out of respect of the other guests? I mean, I know like the Lowe's is like a fancier hotel, but I'm like, oh, what happened here that we need to have this reminder? I haven't even checked the autograph schedule. Say what? Okay. Sounds good. Oh, Giannis and his brothers are there on Saturday. Let's see, who else is going to be there tomorrow afternoon? Oh, PCA is tomorrow afternoon. Shota, Matt Shaw, and PCA. Sammy Sosa at 3:32. All right. Randy Quaid. The Thomas Ian Nicholas from Rookie of the Year doing his usual rounds. in Chicago. What else is on here? Mike Vick at 4 p.m. Dennis Rodman at 3. What does the green mean? Why are there highlights in green? Oh, VIP autograph program. Okay. That, oh, man. I'll be honest, I'd be kind of angry. If I paid for the VIP and these ended up being the names. Milt Wilcox, Hal Morris, Mark Bortz, Keith Van Horn. Oh, yeah. Right. Craig Hodges, Roland Harper, Kyle Calder, John Cagnalosi? Yeah. Johnny Rowland, Emery Moorhead, Dave Corzine, Dwight Gooden, Doug Plank, Will Perdue, and Ron Blomberg. That's the MVP list. Was a former Yankees DH. The first DH for the Yankees. Nicknamed Boomer. Yeah, that is the VIP list. Yeah, that would not make me very happy. That too. How much is PCA asking for tickets here? Oh, it's all sold out. Never mind. That will do it. How about Shota? Is Shota sold out? No, Shota's still doing his thing. 189. Woo! Goodness. Matt Shaw's got to be. Yeah, Matt Shaw's asking 95. Sammy's got to be sold out. No, Sammy's not sold out. Wow. $101 for Sammy on a regular. I thought I saw Kyle Tucker on here. Maybe I didn't. Am I making things up? Oh, there he is. Oh, he's early tomorrow. 11:15. Jeez. All right, Brian coming in, selling us out here. The music. Oh, it's muted. No wonder my board's not working. Try it again. There we go. All right. Now we can break. Huzzah, huzzah. Well, the Beach Boy just died, didn't he? Yes. Then I would have questions. I didn't realize how much drama there was about the Beach Boys like in recent years. With like the names and the copyrights and all sorts of crazy things. Just like it's the Beach Boys. Come on. All righty, here we go. There's our 15 names. There's tier 1. There's tier 2. We're going to roll the dice 11 times on each list. Red Sox down to the Reds. And we will go 11 times here as well. And our names. Good luck. Chad down to Justin G. We'll paste it once. We'll paste it twice. There we are. Oh, just enough. 120. It should get us. Nope, it's not. Dadgummit. There we go. All right. Now we got the full list. Okie dokie. Baseball time here on this Wednesday. It is a triple box of 2025 Topps Chrome. We've got a hobby box. We've got, the hobby box wants to stand up, a jumbo box, and we have a Breaker's Delight all ready to rock. In this break, every single spot getting 2 teams. And there's our list right over there to the right with all of our names and our 15 spots. We're going to start off with the hobby box first. We'll jump to the jumbo and finish things off with our Breaker's Delight here. So let's dive in. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. It is a little disappointing that the Chrome doesn't come with the bonus pack like the Series 1 and 2 does. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. In the hobby, looking for 1 auto. It's absolutely wild how quickly, like, all the major logo mans were found, though, in this product. It was like before you knew it, you blink, and then redemption after redemption ends up getting pulled. All right. Kodai Senga for the Mets. Nice silver Ketel Marte. Silver Spencer Strider. Xavier Edwards for the Miami Marlins. And a Shohei Ohtani. Silver Dansby. And there's our auto for the Arizona Diamondbacks, Yilber Diaz. Rookie pitcher, Diamondbacks going to Justin G. Picking up the Yilber. See what else we can find. Hopefully a low number here or there. Alex Bregman. Still got half of this hobby box to go. Then we'll hop into the jumbo. It's like the one thing I've never understood. You would think that they'd want to like go the same route with the packs in the hobby instead of just doing like the 4 cards per pack. Maybe like pump it up, do 8 or 12, similar to like what the jumbo box has, where it's only like the 10 packs. From a breaker's perspective, it would be a lot easier to do. So we're not really doing any breaks at the National, then. It's really just... Okay. Ooh, there's some nice color. How about Ryan Jeffers for the Twins out of 199? Twins belonging to... Where are those pesky Twins? Brian. Brian, who closed us out on this break. Tamayuki Sagano for the Baltimore Orioles. Nice silver Gunnar Henderson. Final pass through here of our hobby, Hunter Green Silver. How about an Andres Chaparro, 5 of 50 for the Washington Nationals, going to Kobe. Nice low number there for the Nats. Will Wagner for the Blue Jays on the refractor. Silver Ezequiel Tovar. Silver Teoscar Hernandez. That'll do it for the hobby. On to the jumbo coming up next. Ooh, some sparkle. How about some Ronald Acuna Jr., 28 of 99 for the Atlanta Braves. Tyson. That's green and sparkly. Silver Bryce string for the Brew Crew. Looking for 3 autos. Clayton Kershaw, Drew Thorpe. Armando Alvarez for the A's. Our first auto, 86 of 499. The Athletics. Tyson. Rookie second baseman? Third baseman. Off by 1 number. So 1 auto down, still looking for 2 more. Rafael Devers for the Red Sox. Not a Sox no more. Shipped them off to the West Coast and the Giants. Ooh. Roki Sasaki. What is this? I haven't seen this one. Is this a throwback? I'm going to sleeve it. Yeah, I'm intrigued. I don't know what this is. We're gonna put in a nice top loader anyway because that is not that's not normal. SE15. Huh. That goes to you. Josh saying that thing should go in a mag. Hot card. There you go. You got it. You got the Dodgers. Time to look it up. Sweet. That is the case hit. That is the case hit. How about that? Roki Sasaki case hit. We'll take that. Seriously, I have not seen that card. Like, even in researching the product before, right? Is that the Shadow Etch? Oh, that's better than a case hit. 1 in every 481 packs. All right. Well, I think it's only appropriate we have to play this.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar.
I just need him to play better. Oh, if he's rookie of the year? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know if that would I don't know if that would fall in the program. Isaac Collins for the Brew Crew, 148 of 199 for the Brewers. Who are the Tyson again? Yep. Ooh, divisional box of Donruss. That's a good consolation. Adrian Del Castillo, 5 of 299 for the Diamondbacks. Jay Flip says, if you do not move that at the National. It's your job to help him move it then, Jay Flip. That is I Volunteer's tribute. Oh, did we get a timeout? Bonus auto. Hey, Dustin Harris for the Rangers. Texas Rangers. Tyson. Case hit and bonus auto. We will take that every day of the week and Sundays too. Riverine. All right, that's going to do it for Jumbo. Sleeve up our silvers and sounds good. It's not bad. As far as late night stuff, though, during the week, it gets a little iffy. There's a couple 24-hour places off of Larkin down here. But that's going to be very basic stuff. All right, here we go. We got the Breakers Delight. Gotta find a nice cover card. You know what? Austin Eckler is going to serve as our cover card. One pack. 12 cards. Don't know what order they're going to be in. Let's find out. David Festa. Ryan Mountcastle. Kobe Mayo. We got one of the autos coming up here, so let's go to the back. DJ Hurst. Spencer Horwitz. Assuming that was him. Spencer Schwellenbach. Oh, that's an auto. So let's go this way again. Oh, Youthquake, Ryan Bliss for the Mariners. That was not an auto. JT Realmuto to 99. Willie Adames to 99. Ronel Blanco to 299. Stuart Baroa is auto number 1 for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays, Jimmy G. And auto number 2, Brooks Baldwin for the White Sox. Thomas picking up the Brooks Baldwin 117 of 250. Very nice auto there. And that is going to do it. So we'll do a quick recap here on all of our hits. We've got ourselves the Stuart Baroa, Brooks Baldwin, Dustin Harris bonus auto in the jumbo. Isaac Collins to 199. The Shadow Etch Roki. You just want to take that down and sell it. All right, there you go. Armando Alvarez to 499. Ronald Acuna to 99. Andres Chaparro to 50. And Yilbert Diaz auto kicking things off. And that'll do it. 3 boxes of 2025 Topps Chrome Baseball. All right. Print out this list. I'm trying to remember if this is the one that closes at 10, and they might have just given you all this extra stuff because they were like out of food. I'm trying to remember. Oh, it closes at 11. Huh. So, Matt, that box was waiting for you, man. Needed that Brooks. All right. Still at 5 on the Panini Elite Football. We got the EB dub up. We'll add that to the board. Who's in this? A's, ATL, KC, HOU. Jumbo. If it's a bad rain, 90 is not a fun road. Oh, that makes it even worse. Can you imagine, like, 10 years ago, there did not used to be lights on that highway. Yeah. Oh, that'll do it. Rosemont is not the easiest of cities to get on and off the highway. It is. I'm still confused to this day with certain aspects of like the way that is like. The Chicago Dogs. It gets it's pretty hopping over there. It's not a bad baseball stadium. And then they've got the professional softball on the same street there. Yeah. Or you can avoid the cluster, and if you take what was it called? Before you hit the airport, there's an exit that kind of loops you all the way around, and you avoid all the exits. Um, what is it? Well, the show's over at 6 the rest of the day, so I mean, it should be. Yeah. Is the Bradley Center still a thing in Milwaukee? For some reason, I thought they tore it down. That's just how often I get up to Milwaukee. When they moved to Fiserv, did they not? Because I knew that. Huh, okay. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. So I'm assuming, what, was UW Milwaukee? Is that their home court now? And they got to use it for something. Milwaukee Admirals. I'm still baffled they have one of those at the National, like the Bunk Cakes. So they just bought that is nuts because the Rosemont used to have this like massive outdoor like hunting and fishing show that our family business would literally do 6 figures of jerky at. I got to bring some. I know. I will get you guys some. We'll get it going. But they changed food vendors and they would not let anybody from outside sell food anymore. So I'm surprised that they're there. Or maybe because it's in a closed container. Yeah. Yeah, it got to a point where they were like taking part of our sales and like all this stuff because we were quote unquote competing with. So my wife's family, they started a meat market here in Elgin in 1880. 1880. But today it is part beef jerky. So we've got 32 flavors of snack sticks and beef jerky. Dead serious. I'm sorry. Okay. I will make sure that I bring some. I'll be at the show on Saturday. So that's part of it. So we'll go around to trade shows and expos and sell that, and then we sell it around throughout the year. And then summer is barbecue catering. So we've got 9 trucks with giant oil drum grills, and we cook on site, pig roasts, everything. So it is definitely a busy time of the year now for us. And then hunting season, we do deer processing. So 400 or 500 deer a season. J Flip, I will bring beef jerky. See, now J Flip's all geeked up about jerky too. We'll get it. We'll figure. I'll bring some. We'll be fine. All right, 3 left on the EB dub for the Panini Elite Football single hobby box. Right here. Yeah. I got 3 spots left. Yep. All right. Alrighty, here are our 30 entries and our 30 teams. Couple of combo spots down here. Cardinals, Jets, Rams, Falcons. 8 times. Seahawks. The Giants. Are they? Oh, yeah, that's right. They do. Saints. Oh, yeah, they got the other QB. Trying to think. All right, we're going to roll the names here. I'm trying to think. Bengals? Tyson got the Bengals. All right. There's our lists. There's everybody lined up. Sneak in a little bit more on the Zoom. There we go. Cam Ward's tops. Yeah. I don't know. It's a good question. A single box of 2025 Donruss Elite Football. We got random teams. This coming from our EB dub the other night. Few folks buying some teams to close us out for the evening. And there's our list off to the right of everybody's teams. See what we can pull. See if we can pull some monsters out of this. We got 2 autos, 1 patch. Let's see here. John in the chat is asking Tyson if you would be willing to trade the Buccaneers. He would love to. He's actually here in the shop tonight. The Bears and Eagles and Colts, I think, are the 3. So need to know who, John, who you're willing to trade for. We'll do this somewhat quickly. You do it for the Eagles or the Colts? So for the Eagles or the Colts, you will make that trade. Any. Which one do you want? Eagles? All right. We're going to make a switch here. That doesn't happen very often in the chat. Wingstop? Yeah. Oh, if that's your favorite, then we need to make some stops while you're here. All right, there we go. All right, so Tyson's got the Eagles now. John's got the Bucks. Let's dive in. Let's get this. Good luck, everybody. Where is there a Wingstop? Oh, yeah, there is one right down the street. I had to think about it. Like, there's no Wingstop around here. I honestly probably won't eat much of anything because I already had dinner. I'm always weary about new flavors at wing joints. Buffalo Wild Wings is so hit or miss. Mexican street spice. Jalen Milroad at 999 for the Seattle Seahawks. We'll go pack by pack since it's only one. I don't think we're close to selling anything else out, so we will stretch this for all it's worth. Kyle McCord is our first auto for the Eagles. To $4.99. Good old Syracuse. No. That they do. They will have very big problems if Kyle McCord sees the field. Like 6th round pick or something? Ooh, Drake May, 65 and 90. Take that one. The Pats and Tyson again. Yeah, he did buy a lot earlier. And I think he might have had one or the two of the EB dubs from the other night. Like that one that turned out to be a personal box. Jamar Chase to 199 on the Spellbound for the Bengals in Tyson. Yeah, it's irritating. Like, cause like we go to B Dubs pretty often, and like whenever they come out with new flavors, I'm always like, eh. And the one new flavor they actually was not bad. They made a to-go only flavor. Yeah. Terrence Ferguson to 49 for the Rams. Rams. Where are the Rams? Oh, it's a dual spot. Going to Sparks. Yeah, the Golden Fire. It is amazing. It's like a spicy Carolina barbecue. Nope. We got Wing Snob. Quinshon Judkins for the Browns to 999. Yeah, wing joints are very much hit or miss around here. Oh, look at here. Tyler Warren, pen pal auto for the Colts and John. Very nice. We'll take that one. That is auto number 2. Still looking for a patch. Yep. First round selection out of Penn State. High Life, CD Lamb to $7.99. The Cowboys and Matt. JB also said, what do you say? Danny's Pizza Night at some point this week. I have no idea because I haven't been told what I need to do. That's news to me. Oh, bonus auto. Hey, Bo Collins for the Giants. It's a $4.99. Giants belonging to Nate. Nate picking up the Bo Collins. Three autos. Good stuff. Draft day. Jamal Charles to 75 for the Chiefs. That's a Carter card. Hey. All right, see what we got here. How about Saquon Barkley influential jerseys for the Eagles to $7.99? And Tyson. $4.18 to $7.99. They cut that jersey up into super tiny pieces. Very true. Phil Maffa to $9.99 for the Cowboys. Say Oklahoma State. The Elite CJ Stroud to $7.99. Deion Walker for the Buffalo Bills to $1.99. Quinshon Judkins Extra Edition to $7.99 for the Browns. Elitist Tyler Warren to $1.99 for the Colts. A Spellbound Saquon to $7.99 on the R. That leaves us with one final pack here. And our numbered is Micah Parsons to $7.99 on the Elite deck. So, got a little bit lucky. Extra hit coming out of this single box. We had the Saquon Barkley jersey to $7.99. The Bo Collins for the Giants to $4.99 auto. The Tyler Warren Pen Pals for the Colts. Terrence Ferguson to $49 for the Rams. Drake May to $90 for the Patriots. We had a Jamal Charles sprinkled in there as well, and a Kyle McCord for the Eagles to $4.99, and that's going to do it. A single box of 2025 Donruss Elite Football. So you're the one person that actually gets excited when Panini plugs in Christian Okoye autos? Oh, that Lightning R. Yeah. Do the Cowboys treat anybody well? Let's be real with ourselves. Come on. All right. EB-Dub still has 15. Still 8 teams hanging out in that 4 jumbo box. And still sitting at 21 on the other Chrome. That's going to have the National Silver Packs as a part of that as well. That's all we got left on the board. Check it all out. TopShelfBreaks.com. 10% off tonight with National TSB at checkout. So 7 teams to go in a 4 jumbo box. Pick your team break. If you want to jump in and have a chance at the Dodgers. Otherwise, you can check out the EB Dub for $49.99. 12 spots to go there. Chance at the A's, the Braves, the Royals, the Astros, and many, many more. Or you might end up in a Donruss baseball single hobby box random divisions break. So chance to pick up a lot of teams as the consolation there if you don't get in on the Topps Chrome. Check it all out, topshelfbreaks.com. 10% off if you buy a team outright in either of the pick your team breaks that are left on the board. Oh boy. Probably helps if I get myself off mute. Oh, yeah, easily. All right, folks, it looks as though we are at a standstill between our 20 in our national silver pack bonus and our 19 between the EB Dub and the 4 jumbo box pick your teams. These are going to roll over to our next night of breaks. And we'll have more surprises along the way with our silver packs, everything else we're picking up from the National. If you're headed to the National this week, folks, you want to check out the top shelf booth in the Breakers Pavilion, celebrating 10 years of being in that Breakers Pavilion. So lots of excitement there with the National kicking off today all the way through Sunday. So 10 to 6 tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday, and then 10 to 4 on Sunday, wrapping things up. So do stop by, say hello if you are hanging out at the show, and we will have all sorts of fun, spin the wheel, win some prizes, and everything else. So appreciate all of you for hanging out with us here on this Wednesday evening. We will talk to you. We got breaks happening at the National tomorrow. We'll be back here on Friday night doing some more breaks here in the shop in Elgin. And like I said, at the National all weekend. Have a